Hello guys, Bartek here. I can imagine that many of you are worried that with the rapid development of artificial intelligence our job will become obsolete and that the AI will take over the whole IT industry. So today I will review some ChatGPT generated code and let's see if this is really the case. But first, let's choose some project that will ask ChatGPT to generate some code for. So as you know, I'm starting my YouTube journey, so to become the real YouTuber, certainly I need some RGB effects light to light up my blank wall behind me. But of course, I will not just go to the shop and buy some solution off the shelf, I'd rather do it by myself. Okay, so I have spare Raspberry Pi and a LED strip. So let's ask ChatGPT to generate the code so the Raspberry Pi will be able to control this LED strip. Okay, let's go. But you gotta commit and push it. Okay, so I asked ChatGPT to create the gRPC server to set color of the LED strip connected to Raspberry Pi. Here we get the output. So first some dependencies, the protobuf code specifying the interface. And here we got the meat, so actual implementation that we shall put into our Raspberry Pi in order to light up our LED strip. So let's put it into the IDE and analyze it. Okay, let's analyze the code. So first we got some imports, then some const variables that will be used to initialize our LED strip. Then let's focus on the servicer class. So this is the class that will create our gRPC service. In the constructor we have initialization of the pixel LED strip, then the actual endpoint set color that the user or the client will be able to invoke in order to send the message to us to set the color. We are deserializing this message, so we are taking out the color out of the request. Then the business logic, so we are going through all the LEDs in the strip and we are setting the desired color. After that we are returning to our client the response, and if something wrong happens we also can respond with the error. So in the main function we are starting our service that will be listening on a certain port, in this case 552. And at the end we are creating the infinite loop so that our application will not return and finish, so that it will be always working and listening on our port. Okay, so let's first analyze the architecture of the solution. Let's check if it follows the solid principles. Okay, so single responsibility principle. If you think that doing one thing is doing everything, then of course you're okay. One disclaimer, recently I said that sarcasm is forbidden during the review, but it's an AI, so it doesn't have feelings. Or does it? So obviously service class is responsible here for more than one thing, and that is receiving the message, deserializing it, implementing business logic, error handling, as well as communicating with the hardware layer. When it comes to the last principle, that is dependency inversion, yes, you guessed it. The service class knows about each and every implementation detail here, so we cannot check this box either. So I think that there is no sense in going through the rest of the principles. Okay, next thing, the magic numbers. I believe they should become some kind of const variables that we will be able to reuse in our application. We will then be able to avoid this duplication of the code. Additionally, this port number shall be provided as a command line parameter so that we will be able to specify it during the invocation of our application. Okay, next thing is this pure print function. Especially in the embedded environment, we should always use logger instances to log our prints. That way you will have the information about the timestamp, about the class that is printing, as well as the thread number. This information might be essential during the debugging. Speaking about the proto interface, I guess each message should go into the separate file. That way, during the modification, we will require only to regenerate the affected files. ChatGPT can help you with a starting point for your application and then can act as a tutorial. But certainly you will not be able to just copy and paste generated code into your company production code base. So if you like this video, please hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for the next episode in which I will refactor the code in order to fix all the issues that I was talking about. Peace. I think I have to go renew my Uber license.